Leo Daily Horoscope for April 29, 2025. Greetings, magnificent Leo. Today, the cosmic stage is set for a day of profound significance as the sun travels through steadfast Taurus, illuminating your 10th house of career, public image, and achievements. This creates an interesting dynamic where your fiery Leo spirit meets the grounding influence of Taurus Earth energy. The planetary landscape today offers you a unique opportunity to showcase your leadership abilities in a more measured and impactful way. With the sun in your career sector forming a square aspect to your natal sun position, there's creative tension that, while challenging, provides the exact energy you need for substantial growth. Think of it as the universe applying just the right amount of pressure to transform your natural talents into something even more brilliant. The moon in innovative Aquarius today activates your 7th house of partnerships and relationships, bringing an intellectual and forward-thinking energy to your interactions. This creates a fascinating counterbalance to your typically warm and heart-centered approach. You'll find yourself analyzing relationships from a more detached and objective perspective, which could lead to breakthrough insights about long-standing dynamics. Venus graces your 11th house of social connections and future aspirations from the communicative sign of Gemini. This placement breathes fresh air into your social life and brings opportunities through networking, friendship circles, and community involvement. You're especially magnetic in group settings today, drawing people to you through your authentic expression and curious mind rather than just your usual dramatic flair. Meanwhile, Mars is activating your 12th house of the subconscious from the emotional sign of Cáncer. This creates a fascinating undercurrent to your day, as you may feel unusually in touch with subtle energies, dreams, and intuitive flashes. Pay special attention to recurring thoughts or symbols, as they contain valuable guidance. This Mars placement can sometimes trigger hidden emotions or buried patterns, so be gentle with yourself if unexpected feelings surface. In your professional life, today marks a significant turning point. The Taurus sun in your career house favors steady, persistent efforts rather than flashy displays of talent. Authority figures and mentors are noticing your reliability and consistency qualities that complement your natural Leo charisma. A project you've been diligently working on may finally receive the recognition it deserves. Mercury in this same sector enhances communications with higher-ups, making this an ideal day for important presentations or discussions about your future trajectory. For Leos seeking advancement, focus on demonstrating how your creative vision can translate into tangible, practical outcomes. The cosmic energy today rewards those who can bridge inspiration with methodology showing not just brilliant ideas, but also how to implement them systematically. Some Leos may receive news about a promotion, special assignment, or public recognition that acknowledges both your visionary qualities and your ability to deliver consistent results. In matters of the heart, the Aquarius moon brings a refreshing perspective to your relationships. For coupled Leos, this is an excellent day to engage in stimulating conversations about future plans or intellectual interests you both share. The emotional detachment of Aquarius allows you to address any ongoing issues with logic, rather than drama a welcome change that could lead to significant breakthroughs in understanding. Your partner may surprise you today with unexpected insights or unusual approaches to shared challenges. Single Leos might find themselves attracted to individuals who offer intellectual stimulation and unique perspectives. Someone who challenges your thinking in respectful ways could be particularly appealing under today's celestial influences. With Venus in Gemini enhancing your social sector, potential romantic connections might emerge through friends, interest groups, or even online platforms where ideas are freely exchanged. Look for someone who appreciates your warmth, but also engages your mind. Financially, today brings a pragmatic energy to money matters. The Taurus influence supports making sound, long-term decisions rather than impulsive purchases or investments. You might feel some tension between your desire to indulge in luxury, a Leo weakness, and the more conservative approach suggested by today's stars. Finding balance is key, perhaps allowing yourself one meaningful quality purchase while strengthening your savings plan. Venus in your 11th house suggests that financial opportunities could come through your social connections or group affiliations. Keep your ears open for possibilities shared by friends or associates, particularly involving communication technologies, education, or information services. Some Leos might benefit from collaborative financial ventures that combine resources with trusted allies. Your physical vitality takes on a steady, enduring quality today rather than peaking and crashing as sometimes happens with your fiery nature. The Taurus sun favors activities that build strength and stamina. Gradually, think hiking, weight training, or yoga rather than intense but short-lived exertions. Pay particular attention to your throat and neck area, as these Taurus-ruled body parts may require extra care. Mars in your 12th house suggests that stress could manifest in subtle ways that bypass your conscious awareness. Taking time for mindfulness practices, meditation, or simply quiet reflection would be particularly beneficial. The Aquarius moon supports innovative approaches to any persistent health concerns. This might be an excellent day to research alternative treatments or healing modalities that you haven't previously considered. For your personal growth journey, today offers a powerful opportunity to integrate seemingly opposite energies within yourself. The fixed earth of Taurus meets your fixed fire in a way that can either create frustration or remarkable strength. The lesson lies in understanding that your Leo brilliance shines most effectively when built upon solid foundations. Consider how you might structure your natural creativity and leadership in ways that provide more sustainable, long-term results. The Aquarius moon encourages you to examine where you might be limiting yourself through outdated self-definitions, particularly in how you relate to others. As a Leo, you naturally take center stage, but today's energy asks, how might you shine even brighter by elevating those around you? This represents significant evolution for a sign that sometimes struggles with sharing the spotlight. Looking at your compatibility today, you'll find particularly harmonious connections with air signs Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. These interactions feel intellectually stimulating and refreshingly straightforward. Fellow fixed signs Taurus and Scorpio present both challenges and opportunities. The intensity of these exchanges can be productive if channeled into creative collaboration rather than power struggles. Your lucky colors today are emerald green, silver, and amber, a beautiful combination that integrates earth, air, and your own fiery essence. The numbers 5, 14, and 29 carry special significance and may appear in synchronistic ways. Rose quartz would be an excellent crystal companion, harmonizing the Venus in Gemini energy while enhancing both social connections and self-love. As you move through this significant day, remember that the true power of Leo lies not only in your magnificent presence, but also in your generous heart and ability to inspire others. By balancing your natural dramatic flair with the grounding Taurus influence and innovative Aquarius energy, you access a more integrated expression of your royal nature. The seeds planted today, particularly regarding career recognition and meaningful relationships, will continue to develop in the coming lunar cycle. Your awareness of these potential growth areas allows you to nurture them consciously, leading to a magnificent harvest worthy of your Leo greatness. Tonight, as the day concludes, take time to appreciate both your ambitious nature and your capacity for steady progress. The stars have aligned to show you that sometimes the most impressive roars are those that follow patient, strategic preparation. Your Leo light continues to shine brilliantly, even as you discover new depths to your magnificent spirit. On April 29, 2025, the celestial landscape presents a fascinating configuration for Leo natives. The sun sits at 9 degrees Taurus, creating a square aspect to your natal Leo energy. This generates a productive tension between your natural desire for recognition and the Taurian call for practicality and stability. This isn't about dimming your light, but rather finding more grounded ways to express your natural radiance. Mercury positions itself at 17 degrees Taurus, enhancing your career sector. Your thoughts are particularly focused on long-term professional goals today. Communications with authority figures benefit from an unusual clarity and practicality that might not always come naturally to your fire sign energy. Venus, at 3 degrees Gemini, activates your 11th house of social connections and future aspirations. This placement softens your approach to networking and brings versatility to your social interactions. There's a diplomatic quality to your usually direct leadership style today. Mars, your energy planet, stands at 20 degrees Pisces, creating a gentle sextile to your Leo sun. This aspect infuses your characteristic confidence with a touch of compassion and intuition. Your actions carry more subtlety than usual, allowing you to navigate sensitive situations with unexpected grace. Jupiter at 15 degrees Gemini expands opportunities through communication and local connections. This position suggests that intellectual pursuits and information exchange will prove particularly rewarding today. The expansive energy of Jupiter helps broaden your perspective on personal projects. Saturn, at 6 degrees Pisces, forms a challenging aspect to your sun sign. This position tests your discipline and asks you to take responsibility for spiritual or creative matters that you might typically approach with more spontaneity. The universe is requesting more structure in areas where you normally prefer freedom. Uranus continues its journey through Taurus at 28 degrees, disrupting your career sector in unexpected ways. Today, this could manifest as surprising news or unconventional opportunities in your professional life. Stay open to approaches that might initially seem too conservative for your taste. Neptune at 7 degrees Aries creates an interesting trine to your Leo energy. This aspect enhances your creative vision and spirituality, allowing your natural dramatic flair to be channeled into inspired directions. Artistic endeavors especially benefit from this configuration. Pluto, having recently re-entered Aquarius at 2 degrees, forms an opposition to your sign. This powerful aspect intensifies relationship dynamics and brings transformation through partnerships. Today, power dynamics in close relationships may surface for examination and evolution. The North Node at 19 degrees Capricorn and South Node at 19 degrees Cáncer cut across your health and service axes, emphasizing the need to balance self-care with your responsibilities to others. This nodal alignment suggests that your spiritual growth today comes through finding equilibrium between giving and receiving. The asteroid Chiron at 18 degrees Aries forms a magnificent trine to your Leo energy, creating openings for healing old wounds related to self-expression and recognition. Today offers a special opportunity to reconcile past creative blocks or performance anxieties. Today's Black Moon Lilith position at 25 degrees Virgo challenges you to integrate shadow aspects of your material relationship with the world. Questions about resources, values, and self-worth may emerge, particularly related to areas where you've felt undervalued. The most significant planetary aspect affecting you specifically today is the Mars-Neptune conjunction in Pisces, which subtly influences your 8th house of transformation. This combination heightens your intuition regarding shared resources and intimate connections, though it may temporarily cloud direct action in these areas. On April 29, 2025, Leo's communication landscape appears particularly vibrant and dynamic. With Mercury forming a harmonious trine to your ruling planet, the Sun, your words carry additional weight and charisma today. This planetary configuration amplifies your natural expressiveness, making it an excellent day for presentations, important discussions, or creative writing endeavors. Your ability to articulate complex thoughts with clarity and conviction stands out. The Moon's position in Gemini activates your 11th house of social connections, creating a perfect storm for group communications and collaborative exchanges. You're likely to find yourself at the center of group discussions, naturally taking on a leadership role in how information flows. Your ideas will be particularly well received within team settings. Venus and Mars create an interesting dynamic in your communication style today. Venus in Gemini softens your delivery, adding charm and diplomacy to your typically direct approach. Meanwhile, Mars in Aries energizes your ninth house, giving your words passionate conviction and philosophical depth. This combination allows you to be both persuasive and authentic simultaneously. Jupiter's influence from your eighth house adds psychological depth to your conversations. You may find yourself drawn to discussing deeper, more meaningful topics rather than engaging in surface-level chit-chat. There's a transformative quality to your words today. What you express has the power to create significant change, both for yourself and others. Neptune's position creates some interesting nuances in how you're perceived. While your communication is generally clear, there's a mystical, intriguing quality that draws others in. You might notice people paying closer attention to not just what you say, but how you say it. Your nonverbal cues carry particular significance today. Mercury's sextile to Saturn provides structure to your thoughts, allowing you to organize complex ideas into coherent, logical arguments. This aspect supports any communication requiring attention to detail or precision. If you've been struggling to express a complicated concept, today offers the mental clarity to break it down effectively. The third house of communication receives positive aspects from Uranus, suggesting unexpected opportunities to share your ideas. Be prepared for spontaneous conversations that could lead to valuable connections or insights. Your innovative thinking is particularly strong, allowing you to approach familiar topics from fresh angles. For creative Leos, artistic expression flows naturally today. If you're involved in creative writing, acting, or any form of artistic communication, you'll find your inspiration running high. The connection between your heart and your voice is particularly strong, allowing authentic self-expression. Professional communications benefit from Pluto's transformative energy. In workplace discussions, you have the rare ability today to address underlying issues that others might shy away from. Your words can facilitate necessary changes, particularly in areas that have been stagnant or problematic. Digital communications receive a boost from the current planetary alignments. Your social media presence or online communications may reach a wider audience than usual. There's a viral quality to what you share today. Something expressed casually might resonate strongly with others. When it comes to romantic communications, today's energy supports honest expression of feelings. If there's something you've been hesitant to express to a partner or potential love interest, the stars align to facilitate heart-centered conversations. Your emotional authenticity is your greatest strength in intimate discussions. Be mindful of a slight tendency toward impatience in waiting for others to express themselves. With your mental energy running high, you might find yourself finishing people's sentences or rushing the conversation forward. Taking conscious pauses to truly listen will maximize the positive communication potential of the day. Your voice carries particular power today, literally. Public speaking, podcasting, or any vocal performance receives beneficial aspects, enhancing the impact of your spoken word. The timbre and quality of your voice naturally draws others in, making it easier to hold attention during presentations or talks. Written communications also benefit from today's planetary positions. If you need to craft important emails, reports, or creative works, your ability to choose precisely the right words is heightened. There's an eloquence to your writing that effectively conveys both information and emotion. Mercury's position also activates your ability to learn and absorb new information. Conversations that involve learning something new will be particularly satisfying. Your mental agility allows you to quickly grasp new concepts and immediately incorporate them into your communication style. The day's energy particularly supports communication related to your personal passions and creative pursuits. Discussions about projects you're genuinely excited about will showcase your natural charisma, and draw others into your vision. Your enthusiasm becomes contagious through the power of your expression. For those Leos working in communication-focused fields, today marks a potential turning point or breakthrough. New opportunities to express your unique voice may emerge, possibly through unexpected channels. Stay open to communication platforms you haven't previously considered. April 29, 2025 brings dynamic financial energy for Leo as the Sun in Taurus forms a harmonious trine with Pluto in your sixth house of work and daily routine. This powerful alignment activates your financial sector in ways that could transform your income streams. Today, you may discover hidden resources or talents that can be monetized effectively. The practical nature of Taurus energy grounds your naturally exuberant Leo tendencies, helping you make level-headed decisions about investments and expenditures. Venus, positioned in Gemini, creates a fascinating aspect with Jupiter in your career house, suggesting that networking and professional relationships could lead to unexpected financial opportunities. A conversation with a colleague or mentor might reveal a side project with significant earning potential. Your charisma is particularly strong today, making it an excellent time to negotiate raises, pitch ideas, or secure financial backing for creative ventures. Mercury's position in late Aries activates your ninth house of expansion, indicating that financial opportunities may come from distant sources, perhaps foreign investments, international clients, or educational pursuits that enhance your marketability. Consider exploring financial systems or investment strategies you've previously overlooked. This transit supports learning new approaches to wealth building that align with your values and long-term vision. The moon in Scorpio today intensifies your emotional connection to security matters, highlighting your need for financial stability while simultaneously urging you to take calculated risks. This paradoxical energy can actually work in your favor if you balance conservation with strategic growth moves. Pay attention to intuitive hunches about timing. Your instincts about when to make financial moves are particularly sharp under this lunar influence. Saturn's ongoing transit through Pisces continues to restructure your eighth house of shared resources and investments. Today, this influence brings a sobering clarity to joint financial arrangements. If you've been avoiding addressing debts, taxes, or shared financial responsibilities, the energy supports making practical plans to address these matters. A methodical approach to resolving financial entanglements will free up energy and resources for new opportunities. Uranus in Taurus forms a challenging square to your sun sign, which might bring unexpected expenses or financial surprises. However, this same unpredictable energy can manifest as sudden opportunities that require quick decision-making. Stay flexible today and be prepared to pivot your financial strategy if promising alternatives emerge. The key is discernment. Not every glittering opportunity deserves your investment. Mars in Cáncer energizes your 12th house of hidden matters, suggesting that financial opportunities may come through discreet channels or behind-the-scenes connections. Someone may be advocating for your financial interests without your knowledge. Alternatively, research conducted in private could yield valuable information that guides investment strategies. Trust your intuition about which leads to pursue and which to set aside. For entrepreneurial Leos, Neptune's influence suggests that creative visualization techniques can be particularly effective today in manifesting financial abundance. Spend some time this morning clarifying your financial goals and connecting emotionally to the security and freedom they represent. This cosmic alignment supports bridging the gap between material ambitions and spiritual fulfillment through purposeful financial planning. A noteworthy aspect between Jupiter and Chiron indicates healing around money wounds or limiting beliefs about abundance. If you've been operating from scarcity mindsets inherited from family patterns, today offers an opportunity to recognize and release these constraints. Financial freedom begins with psychological freedom. Challenge assumptions that have been limiting your prosperity. The North Node's position suggests that collaborative financial ventures hold particular promise today. Consider pooling resources with trusted allies who share your vision but bring complementary skills to the table. Joint ventures initiated under this cosmic weather have favorable long-term potential, especially those that align with your authentic passions and purpose. For employed Leos, workplace dynamics support financial advancement today. Your contributions are more visible to decision makers, and your natural leadership qualities shine through in group projects. This increased visibility could position you favorably for upcoming bonus opportunities or consideration for promotion. Document your accomplishments and be prepared to discuss your value proposition when opportunities arise. Regarding investments, the stars favor diversification today rather than concentrating resources in a single vehicle. Consider allocating small portions of available funds to multiple promising prospects rather than making one large commitment. This strategy aligns with the distributed cosmic energies affecting your financial houses and provides insulation against market volatility. Pay particular attention to financial communications today. Emails about opportunities, conversations about money, or documentation related to financial matters require careful reading. Mercury's position enhances your analytical abilities, but may also tempt you to overlook details in your enthusiasm. Take your time with financial paperwork and seek clarity on any terms that seem ambiguous. For Leos considering real estate matters, today's aspects support research and planning rather than finalizing transactions. Gather information, consult with experts, and clarify your long-term objectives before making commitments. Property matters initiated today will likely undergo several transformations before reaching completion. Your natural generosity receives cosmic support today, but with a practical twist. Charitable giving or financial support to loved ones should be balanced with sound personal financial management. The stars support structured giving that aligns with your values while maintaining your own security. Remember that sustainable generosity requires personal financial stability. April 29, 2025 brings a remarkable confluence of cosmic energies that create several fortunate areas for Leo natives. With the Sun, your ruling planet, positioned in steady Taurus in your 10th house of career and public recognition, you'll find yourself basking in a spotlight of professional opportunity. This placement creates a foundation of stability that allows your natural Leo radiance to shine in the workplace and public spheres. Jupiter, the great benefic, will be traveling through Sagittarius, creating a harmonious trine to your Leo energy. This activates your 5th house of creativity, romance, and self-expression in profoundly fortunate ways. Jupiter in fire sign, Sagittarius resonates beautifully with your Leo essence, amplifying your creative powers and bringing unexpected lucky breaks through artistic endeavors. Venus in curious Gemini will be illuminating your 11th house of social connections, friendships, and long-term aspirations. This creates a magnetism around your social presence that draws beneficial people and opportunities toward you. Your network becomes your net worth under this influence, with friendships potentially transforming into fortunate collaborations. The moon in balanced Libra on this date activates your 3rd house of communication and local environment, adding a layer of charm and persuasiveness to your words. This makes April 29th particularly fortunate for important conversations, presentations, and expressing ideas that need support from others. Your most fortunate areas on April 29th begin with creative self-expression. Any project that allows you to showcase your unique talents receives cosmic gold dust from Jupiter. Whether performing, creating art, developing creative business concepts, or simply expressing your authentic self, you'll find the universe conspiring to support and reward these efforts. Creative activities initiated on this day carry a special blessing of expansion and recognition. Leadership opportunities form another highly fortunate area. The Sun in your 10th house of career and authority places you in positions where your natural Leo leadership qualities can shine. You may find yourself unexpectedly offered a role of greater responsibility or visibility. Your capacity to inspire others reaches a peak, making this an excellent day for taking charge of situations that require charismatic guidance. Romantic pursuits receive Jupiter's blessing through your fifth house of love affairs and pleasure. For single Leos, this indicates possible encounters with someone who appreciates your authentic radiance and brings growth to your life. Those in relationships may experience a renewal of passion and playfulness. The day carries fortunate energy for romantic gestures and heart-opening conversations. Financial speculations, particularly those connected to your talents, creative projects, or public image, receive favorable aspects. While the Taurus sun encourages practical approaches to money, Jupiter's influence suggests that calculated risks taken from a place of creative inspiration could yield significant returns. Investments in your skills, appearance, or creative ventures are especially fortunate. Networking activities carry exceptional potential for future fortunate developments. Venus in your 11th house creates magnetic attraction between you and individuals who can further your aspirations. Connections made on this day, whether at professional events, social gatherings, or even online platforms, contain seeds of fortunate alliance that may blossom into significant opportunities in the months ahead. Teaching, mentoring, and sharing your expertise form another area of good fortune. Your ability to inspire others reaches a peak, making this an excellent day for workshops, presentations, or even informal knowledge sharing. The wisdom you impart carries special impact and creates ripple effects of opportunity that eventually return to you. The hours between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. offer the strongest fortunate energies, as the Libra moon forms harmonious aspects to planets in your creative and social sectors. During this window, your charisma reaches its daily peak, making it ideal for important meetings, performances, or romantic encounters. To amplify these fortunate vibrations, wearing gold, amber, or coral colors aligns with the day's beneficial solar energies. Carrying citrine or tiger's eye stones can help you attune to and maximize the abundance frequencies available to you on April 29th. Perhaps most fortunate of all are activities that combine your natural leadership with creative collaboration, situations where you can both showcase your talents and inspire others to develop theirs. Group creative projects where you take a guiding role receive the strongest celestial support. Remember that fortune favors the bold, especially for lions. While these cosmic energies create favorable conditions, your willingness to step into the spotlight and seize opportunities remains the catalyst that activates these fortunate potentials. The stars have set the stage. Now it's your time to perform with the confidence that the universe is applauding your every move. April 29, 2025 presents Leo with a fascinating social landscape, as the sun in Taurus forms a productive sextile with Neptune in Pisces. This celestial alignment creates an atmosphere where your natural charisma is enhanced with a subtle, magnetic quality. Rather than your usual bold entrance, today you'll find people drawn to you through more gentle, empathetic connections. The moon in Libra, occupying your third house of communication, amplifies your diplomatic abilities, making this an exceptional day for resolving any lingering tensions within your social circle. Your words carry emotional intelligence today that others will immediately recognize and appreciate. With Venus positioned in Gemini in your 11th house of friendships and community, social invitations may arrive unexpectedly, particularly from newer acquaintances or people connected to your professional network. These connections hold more significance than they initially appear to offer. Jupiter's influence from Gemini adds expansion to your social world, potentially introducing you to individuals from different cultural backgrounds or philosophical perspectives who will challenge and stimulate your thinking in productive ways. A particularly noteworthy aspect today involves Mercury in Taurus forming a trine with Pluto in Capricorn, deepening conversations beyond surface pleasantries. You'll find yourself naturally steering discussions toward meaningful topics, uncovering shared values with friends that strengthen your bonds. This isn't the day for light-hearted social butterfly behavior, but rather for establishing more profound connections that will endure. Mars in Cancer in your 12th house suggests that some social interactions may trigger unexpected emotional responses within you. Pay attention to these reactions, as they reveal important information about unresolved feelings regarding belonging and acceptance. Someone from your past may reconnect through social media or mutual friends, bringing closure to an unfinished chapter. Social gatherings organized around creative pursuits, spiritual interests, or humanitarian causes will be particularly fulfilling today. Your natural leadership abilities will be appreciated in group settings, but the stars favor a more collaborative approach rather than taking center stage. Listen carefully to the quieter voices in your social circle. Someone who rarely speaks up may offer the exact perspective you've been seeking. Professional connections blur with personal ones under today's celestial influences, creating opportunities for mentorship relationships that benefit both parties. If you've been considering joining a community organization or social cause, today's energy strongly supports taking that first step. The Libra moon's opposition to Chiron in Aries may briefly trigger social insecurities, particularly regarding how authentically you're presenting yourself to others. This transit offers a healing opportunity if you acknowledge these feelings rather than masking them with Leo's typical confidence. Social media deserves careful attention today. Your posts and communications will have greater reach and impact than usual. Express yourself thoughtfully, as your words may be quoted or remembered beyond what you expect. Evening hours favor intimate gatherings over large social events, as the moon's approach toward Scorpio enhances depth over breadth in connections. A conversation with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces could prove particularly insightful, offering perspectives that complement your fiery nature. Trust your intuition about new acquaintances today. Your initial impressions will be unusually accurate. The day's social energies support reconciliation, making this an excellent time to extend an olive branch to anyone with whom you've experienced tension. Your capacity to listen with genuine interest will make you the connector within your social network, bridging different friend groups in ways that create new, dynamic social constellations. The final hours of the day bring reflective energy as the moon prepares to enter Scorpio, prompting meaningful evaluation of which social connections truly nourish your spirit and which may be draining your magnificent Leo light. As April 29th, 2025 dawns for Leo, the cosmic energy presents a powerful opportunity for personal growth and transformation. The Sun forms a dynamic square with Pluto, intensifying your natural leadership qualities while challenging you to examine where you might be wielding power unconsciously. This is not a day for surface-level interactions or casual pursuits. The universe is asking you to dig deeper and confront truths you may have been avoiding. With Mercury stationed in your 10th house of career and public reputation, your words carry exceptional weight today. Choose them carefully, especially in professional settings. The subtle tension between Mercury and Neptune suggests potential for miscommunications or idealistic thinking that might cloud your judgment. Before making declarations or promises, take extra moments to ensure your message aligns with your true intentions. Venus and Mars dance in your house of partnerships today, creating a fascinating dynamic in close relationships. This planetary configuration suggests that balancing assertion with receptivity will yield the most harmonious results. Rather than dominating conversations or situations, a tendency when your Leo fire burns bright, practice the art of collaborative leadership. Your relationships will thrive when you create space for others to shine alongside you. The waning gibbous moon in Scorpio illuminates your sector of home and foundations, stirring deep emotional currents related to security and belonging. This lunar placement invites introspection about what truly constitutes home for you, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. Set aside time for creating sanctuary in your personal space today, even if just for 15 minutes of intentional presence. Jupiter's expansive energy forms a trine with your sun sign, opening doorways to growth that align with your authentic self. This beneficial aspect suggests that taking reasonable risks today could yield significant rewards, particularly in areas related to creative expression, romance, or speculative ventures. However, with Saturn's disciplining influence still present, ensure these risks are calculated rather than impulsive. Your body wisdom speaks volumes today. Physical symptoms, particularly around the heart, spine, or eyes, areas traditionally associated with Leo in medical astrology, may offer messages about imbalances requiring attention. Movement that opens the heart center, like yoga backbends practiced with mindfulness, could release stagnant energy and revitalize your spirit. The asteroid Chiron forms a significant aspect with your ruling sun today, activating healing potential around old wounds related to recognition and visibility. Where have you felt overlooked or undervalued in the past? These sensitivities may surface today not to torment you, but to offer opportunity for profound healing. When triggered, pause and ask what younger version of yourself needs acknowledgement,